Hello, welcome to day 27 of Spoken, your 30-day yoga journey. Today's title is Mine, and this comes from Isaiah 43:1. It says, "But now, O Israel, the Lord who created you says, do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you. I have called you by name. You are mine." Although God is talking to the people of Israel, Christians can take heed that God knows you by name and that you are His. So what does this mean to be known by God or belong to God? I encourage you to find a cross-legged seated position and just relax your hands on your knees, sit up nice and tall. Let's take a few moments here and meditate on these words. So just follow your breath in and out of your body. Knowing that you belong to God, do you need to change your priorities? Will you start living your life differently? Does this change your actions and reactions, knowing that you are His? Does it matter what other people think as long as it is pleasing to God? Think about these things as we go through our Hatha practice today. And let's lie down on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana or Reclined Butterfly. So bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees splay out to the sides. And rest your hands on your belly. And continue to breathe. Relaxing your shoulders and your jaw. And you can use your hands if you need to. Close your knees back to center. And then bring both knees into your chest. Extend both arms out to a T, palms down. Stay here on your inhale. On your exhale, drop both knees to your right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop both knees to your left. Inhale back to center. One more time, both ways. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale both knees to your left. And inhale back to center. Good. Bring your hands back in and let's roll up to sitting. And let's find a half lotus pose. So bring your left foot up on your right thigh if that's available to you. And let's take a mudra. Curl in your pointer fingers and hold them with your thumbs and relax them, palms up on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take a moment here to meditate on our focus today. What does it mean to belong to God? Good. Let's come to the back of our mat in a child's pose. And let's stay for a breath. Next time you inhale, stretch your arms as long as you can on your mat. We're going to come up and tuck our toes and exhale into down dog. Let's stay here a minute. Pedal out your feet. Good. And let's go ahead and drop our knees to the mat and exhale back into child's pose. We're going to make this a little flow. So inhale, tuck your toes. And exhale back into down dog. Inhale, drop your knees. And exhale back into child's pose. Inhale, tuck your toes, come up. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale, dropping your knees. And exhaling into child's. Good. One more time. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale, dropping your knees. And exhaling into child's pose. Good. Roll back so you're sitting on your heels and bring your hands to your heart. Again, take a moment to meditate on what it means to belong to God. Good, and let's come back down into child's pose. Extending your arms long. We're going to do a very similar flow, but we're going to come into tabletop first. So inhale, we're coming into tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back, down dog. Inhale, drop your knees, tabletop. And then exhale, child's pose. Good. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. And exhale, child's pose. One more time. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. And exhale, child's pose. This time in child's pose, bring both your arms down and grab hold of your feet. And we're going to roll up on the top of the crown of our head, holding on to our feet. Rabbit's pose. Exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, roll back down. Good. Stay here for a breath. And roll up so you're sitting on your heels. All right, we're going to start generating some heat. And we're going to do some strengthening asanas. And the first one is we're going to come into a plank on the inhale. On the exhale, drop your knees to the mat. Inhale, halfway down, elbows in. Exhale, release. All the way down. Shoulders back, elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Good. Tuck your toes. We're going to push up to plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Last time, you can do it. Inhale, push up, plank. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. And this time, push all the way back to child's pose and take a rest. All right, we're going to generate even some more heat now. We're going to come into some side planks. So inhale, let's come to a plank pose. Move your right hand to the center of the mat and then come to the side. If you're not ready for this, drop your, what knee would that be? Your right knee to the mat. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, over your ear. Inhale, up. Exhale, return to plank. Other side. Left hand to the center. Roll on the tops of your feet. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. And exhale, plank. One more time, you can do it. Right hand center. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, plank. Last time. Inhale. Right arm up. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, plank. Great job. Drop your knees. Come and rest. Child's pose. All right, we have one more strengthening flow. So let's come to tabletop, push back, down dog. And let's roll our bodies into plank. Watch your elbows. We're going to lower all the way down, elbows in. Stretch out both arms directly overhead. We're going to inhale, left arm and right leg up. So inhale, come up, half Superman, exhale, release. Inhale, right arm up, left leg, and exhale, release. Good, let's do that again. Left arm, right leg, exhale, release. Inhale, right arm, left leg, exhale, release. Inhale, both arms, both legs, Superman. And exhale, release. Great job. Push back, child's pose, and rest. Good. Go ahead and come on up, and we're going to have a seat in the middle of our mat. And bring your left leg in first and then your right leg. So there's no pressure on your heels or your ankles. And then sit up nice and tall. Take a few breaths here. We just generated a lot of heat. Now we're going to slow it back down. All right, now we're going to come forward into a forward fold. If you can, if you're able, come to your forearms and pushing your palms together. And take a few breaths here. Good. Walk both your hands to the left side. And we're stretching out our lower right back and hip. Good. Release that. Walk your hands to the right side. Breathe into this side, stretching out your lower left back and hip. Good. Release and walk your hands back to center. Come on up. We're going to switch legs. So bring your right foot in first. Your left foot is out. Sit up nice and tall. Take a few breaths. Good. Go ahead and come into your forward fold. If it's available for you, come to your forearms, pushing your palms together. And notice how this side might feel different than the other side. And let's walk both hands over to the right. And release that. Walk both hands over to the left. Good. And release. Come back to center. And let's lie down on our backs. And when you get there, bring both your knees to your chest. You can find a little bit of movement here if that feels good. And on your inhale, push your knees away from your face. And then exhale, bring them back. Inhale, push away. And exhale, bring them back. All right, go ahead and extend both legs long and bring both arms up over your head. And we're going to do a crescent pose. So walk both feet off the right side of your mat and then cross your left leg over. And then walk both arms and moving your torso over to the right side of your mat. Stay here and breathe. Good. Slowly release. Come back to center. Then we're going to walk both our feet off the left side of the mat, crossing my right ankle over my left. And then bringing my arms and my torso over to the left side. Good. Go ahead and release. Come back to center. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms on the mat. Bend both knees into chest, and then extend your legs long to the ceiling for waterfall. And as we stay here and breathe in waterfall, relax your shoulders back down towards the mat and clench your jaw. If it feels good to you, you can do some ankle rolls and some point and flex. Or you can come into stillness. Good. Slowly exhale. Bring your knees back down, extending your legs long. Letting your feet splay open, let the palms of your hands flip over towards the ceiling. Now we're in Shavasana. Good. Go ahead and bring both knees back into chest and roll up to sitting. We're going to take half lotus pose on the other side. So bring your right foot up on your left knee. Sit up nice and tall. I'll read Isaiah 43:1 one more time. But now, O Israel, the Lord who created you says, do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 28. Inhale both arms up and exhale hands to your heart. Namaste.